Hello Chiefs, and welcome back to the Blueprint YouTube channel. Today I'll be bringing you what you could call an old school strategy now. Unfortunately we don't see this attack much anymore, which is kind of upsetting because it was one of the most used attacks, I would say, at Town Hall 13 for sure, and a little bit at the start of Town Hall 14, and that is Queen Charge Hybrid. Yes, we're gonna give some love to Queen Charge Hybrid. So we'll be watching some attacks just to see how people do it and if it's still the same as before. For the most part you kind of have to charge the Town Hall now or blimp it for Queen Charge Hybrid. At Town Hall 13 you could hybrid through the Town Hall, but with the poison effect of the Town Hall now you definitely can't hybrid through that because either the hybrid dies or the warden dies, and neither is good for that. It would be cool to see more hybrids in this meta, but unfortunately spring traps and ground bows, they're just too strong and it just makes hybrid so difficult, and the heroes are also hard to deal with. So I'm not too sure if there's anything they can do to buff hybrid. Maybe make hogs a bit tankier or miners a bit faster, I'm not sure, but it's nice to see that some people can still make it work. And here we have Mask coming in. Mask is actually a Blueprint Pro, so you guys can actually get lessons with him if you wanted to. And he's just coming in. He unfortunately got multi-locked onto the queen. He probably didn't expect the healers to path into there, but he adapts well with both a Invisi and a freeze, and now he's just coming in with the hybrid. And it's just pretty much what a hybrid used to be, where you queen charge the Town Hall and then you hybrid the rest. And he's got the king and siege barracks. He actually wall breaks them in, which is kind of a neat touch, but they won't get much value because the king had to pop his ability early. And here you can see the hybrid just making its way through the base. He did actually use an early warden ability, which was interesting to see. Probably be more use in the middle of the base where it's spread out a bit, or now, because there's a lot of DPS with the Eagle, Queen and Scatter. But the siege barracks hogs are coming and they're actually going to clutch the Eagle because nothing actually path there. And his queen is somehow still alive. He actually wall breaks the queen out, which is, I don't know if he planned that or not, but it definitely helped the attack a bit. And yeah, this base, I wouldn't say it's crushed. There's actually no hybrid left, it's just heroes and a couple cleanup wizards. So as you can see, even if you do a good queen charge and a good hybrid path, it's still hard to execute, but you can definitely make it work. So here we have a player from DC Ranger coming in, and once again you're seeing charging the Town Hall and hybriding the rest. This is because of what I mentioned of the Giga Poison. Maybe the Giga Poison needs nerf in itself because it's pretty much impossible to do any hit through the Town Hall, which I don't think is a good meta because it ends up with either people limping the Town Hall or suing the Town Hall, and it makes a Town Hall Poison kind of, I wouldn't say irrelevant, but it just, I don't know, it's just too powerful a thing. But it'd be nice to see ground troops be buffed a bit because the meta is just currently air, so it'd be nice to give some love to especially hogs, because even at Town Hall 13 hogs weren't really a thing. You'd only see players use them very rarely, and like you'd see like maybe even Synthé do like mass hogs, but that would be about it. You wouldn't really see queen charge hogs or such. So I think hogs do need a buff. It's just the ground traps are just too strong, especially spring traps. There's literally like no, you can't retaliate against a spring trap because the troops are just gone. You can't heal for it, you just have to deal with the troops being gone, and there's no like, and you can't even warden ability for it. As you just saw there, the hogs got sprung, so it's kind of crazy how strong spring traps are, because there's no air trap that completely kills a troop even through warden ability. So maybe if anything, maybe the springs need a nerf or such to make hybrid more viable. But as you can see, this one is just getting through the base. The queen charge, because of this channel in this base, actually gets quite a bit of value and makes a perfect path for the hybrid, and now the hybrid just gets through. There's only a scatter left, but he's got so many hogs and miners that it doesn't matter at this point. He's still got his king and the P.E.K.K.A from the siege barracks up, so as you can see the hybrid power through the base on this one. So sometimes it can be overkill like this one is, but most of the time if you do see hybrid, it's not very strong, but it is definitely nice to see in this meta. Are there any attacks you guys would like to see more of? in this meta because it is very much a heavy meta. Here we have Jinmu coming in, and once again charging the Town Hall and then hybrid getting the rest. So if you guys did want to use hybrid, this, as you can see, this is the formula for it. His queen nearly walked the wrong way, but she came back thankfully, and now he's just wall breaking into the Town Hall. I would say you would need less value than Queen Charge Dragon Riders, because obviously for Queen Charge Dragon Riders it's important you get the at least one hero, I'd say, and then the sweepers as well, because the sweepers can be very annoying. And for Queen Charge Dragon Riders you do need a bit of pathing to help get those core defenses, but obviously with hybrid, pathing isn't that important. It's just having a narrow path, I would say, is more important, which is why I use the King of Siege Barracks to make that happen. So now he's just coming in with the hybrid again. It actually does look like a very nice path. He'll probably wall break this kinging. Yep, there you go, and that will help narrow the path even more. And just coming in with heal, he get a pretty nice warding ability if he times it well, through at least through the first multi and maybe even the second, and then both heroes as well. So it definitely takes a lot of base identification to identify which bases are better for hybrid and which bases are better for Dragon Riders, because you could definitely apply some of the same charges for both attacks. But the only thing with hybrid is you definitely need at least one heal, and most of the time two. So that means your charge obviously can't get as much, whereas with Queen Charge Dragon Riders you can invest a lot in your charge because the Dragon Riders just don't need the spells. So as you can see, even with heals, the hybrid is dying and that multi is just completely wrecking all the troops. Thankfully the RC paths there, and with her ability he should be able to get the rest of the base. Yeah, for sure, as long as he gets his scatter done. So like the first attack we saw, this attack is very close, and I'm not sure if he's gonna triple or not. I think the queen just clutches the rest because she can actually reach everything else in the base. So as you can see, all he has is a queen left, but a triple is a triple, right? And especially it's here with a... wait, is it not triple? Oh damn, it's a time fail, 98%. All he needed was a couple of troops to park down there and he would have got the triple for sure. And now we have Yo-Yo coming in, another Blueprint Pro, and he's coming in with the hybrid again. So it's nice to see the ATN guys actually using hybrid a bit, because obviously people watch them the most, so to see the most watched and most known clan using hybrid, that must show that it's still a pretty strong attack. You just need to identify the base properly. And on this base, once again, it's a long channel for the Town Hall, so the queen can get all that value and make the path good for the hybrid. So it looks like he's just going to charge it on. He uses that early and busy. I guess he didn't want to take the risk of having to pop queen there, because with that single on the back end you definitely want to pop, and this is probably the worst CC. There you go, he just immediately pops the ability, which is probably the best thing to do with that CC, because the rocket loons can definitely just kill your queen, especially with the super minions straight away. So he did that to save his queen. He's actually doing this hybrid straight into a Tesla farm, which makes his king walk the wrong way, which is definitely not what he planned and not ideal. And there he goes with his first heal. That heal kind of misses half the troops, which is not the best, but he shows kind of a wide entry. He did try to wall break them in to make it smaller, but as you can see the king is on the inside of the base and the P.E.K.K.A didn't pathing, so that didn't work out well. But it's just about narrow enough, especially with the siege barracks hogs coming in, that the hybrid can go through the base. Obviously the strongest part of a hybrid is having that RC, and because all the hybrid tanks with the RC takes little to no damage. The only time it gets scary is if the RC goes one on one with a hero, but most of the time she doesn't. And he actually managed to save his king ability and use it for that back end multi. Unfortunately I don't see many hybrid troop left, if any, but once again it's the heroes clutching. So GG's to Yo-Yo. You can also book sessions with him if you want to. So thank you guys for watching, and let us know if you do use hybrid in the future at all, and what other attack strategies you'd like to see. See you in the next video.